epic series. Round of 5. Mitoe against Ezad. In an Ethiopian mirror. And I'm getting informed that the match is now starting with a little delay. Of 1 minute. On Punjab as the first map. Yes, it's me, Nicius. Alright, so let's jump right into it, shall we? Right. So, as said before, we have Mitoe picking Ethiopians as well as Ezad picking Ethiopians. Both exceptional choices in this map. Because you have a deep in the south and all those yaks in the north. Water buffaloes, I mean, my bad. You're certainly, most certainly gonna see like some H2 aggression. And obviously they both are gonna do the same start. They're gonna wait for the 150 wood breakpoint so that they can afford the hunting doors equivalent of their food upgrade. And most of these water buffaloes have been secured. So let's have a look. Ezad got 3. And how much did Mitoe got? Did you got none? I don't see any water buffaloes from Mitoe.
Hello.
So a huge victory for Ezad there. Oh, he got also 1, I believe. Yeah, 3 against 1. That's already a huge victory for Mitoe. For Ezad, my bad. Because Ethiopians do not get an additional cattle like Hausa does. However, they do get for each age-up a mountain monastery. And all those players getting a first shipment. Let's have a look on the decks. Looking pretty standard as they can get, really. Trinity, Sabbath, all those important upgrades for the Neftanias. No upgrades for the Gascania whatsoever. So he's not anticipating to use them a lot. Let's have a look on Mitoe. He has 1 upgrade card for his Gascania, the attack. And otherwise also really standard. Almost identical, really. Yeah. Look at this. They have identical decks. Alright. We are speaking about the mirror after all. Alright, so let's have a look on their scouting pattern. He's not knowing where the water buffaloes are. He scouted the north, he scouted the middle. And with further contention, who's gonna pick up the 100 food?
Hello.
Is it gonna be Mitoe? Is gonna eat that? Both dancing around trying to get, and it's Mitoe, aka Big Toe, picking up 100 food. It's gonna help up him to speed up the age up by quite a lot. He's ending up at 250 while Ezad thing up like 6 seconds later. Not a huge deal, but it's a mirror after all. All those little nuances matter. Ezad's picking up hardened access for the wood upgrade. And Mitoe opting not to do so. It is only very minor upgrade. 5 wood. Yeah. 5%. But it's also very cheap at 50 food, so there's no reason not to pick it up. And the research time is also immediate. Oh wait, let's see in the age ups. Mitoe aging up with his Sudanese, really strong units, while Ezad picking these Somalis. Somalis is an interesting choice here because they have a technology which is essentially Silk Road. Silk Road is that it increases all income by your TPs by normally by 25%, but Somalis have it by 30%. And on top of that, they also get at 10% on coin gather rate, if I can recall correctly. And Somalis also are anti-cavalry. They're like Carolines, but against all cavalry, not only against heavy cavalry. Now picking up the wooden axes. Yeah. Getting 400 influence as well as native embassy. While the Somalis also giving the same actually. 400 influence and also native embassy. Okay, what's the second card? Mitoe opting to go for Jesuit influence, while Ezad opting for 700 coin. Curious to see if he is trying to max out his Abens. Or if he's trying to go for a fast fortress play. Playing some Easter Warriors, which I mentioned before, are... Yeah, he's trying to mess the Avens to maximum. And Avens are more worth than a villager. They're like 1.5 my bad. Villager worth gather rate. Let's look on Mitoe. He's sipping wood next. Not opting for more Avens here. He is opting for it, but he isn't investing 700 coin for it. He's saving it. He's going for like as greedy as he can get. Maxing out his Avens with the 700 coin and sending in 4 wheels behind it. Going shortles with a really strong cavalry, strong infantry. They're like essentially Lancer cavalry that have bonus against all infantry. Considering that Mitoe is opting for Gascania, is a really great choice of unit here. Shipping 6 followers behind it. Mitoe, on the other hand, is sending 700 coin for either aging up or for messing up units himself. And there's also a slight difference. Mitoe opting to gather only coin from his mountain monasteries, while Ezad is opting for a 25, like 75-25% split. Never mind, it's 50-50 now. Well, those mountain monasteries, you can toggle between either full coin gather rate, 25 for the coin that you gather, going for influence, or 50-50, like 50% coin you gather and 50% goes to the influence. And as it seems like Mitoe is indeed opting to age up behind his pushing. That is a beautiful surround. And Mitoe not paying attention for a second, and all this army is just straight up gone. Huge victory for Ezad. Ezad also going for the prize pool, which gives him essentially up to 900 resources if he's opting to wait for that long. Ezad trying to go for a raid. Sieging on the mountain monastery. It is sort of a villager worth. Little more than that. Let's go, Ducks. Yes. Mitoe going with the Somalis. I'm not sure how big the age-up bonus is for the third age. And how far is Ezad looking? Ezad is also opting for an age-up. He's using the prize pool to sell the cattle essentially for coin and use it essentially as a coin crate, as we can see. Bam. 1,000 wood, 1,000 coin, 500 food, and what is he opting to age with? Portuguese. So this one will give him a bunch of wood and the arsenal, because African Swiss don't have the arsenal by default. They have to age up with the Portuguese order to get the arsenal technology. And those are also costing influence. You can have a look on the modern monastery to see if they got any tax at all. He researched the fast age up, which allows him to age up essentially 50 seconds faster. While Mitoe, on the other hand, didn't research any technologies at all. So he's going for a slow age up, while Ezad is aging up fast. Here we go. An arsenal wagon, 500 wood, and the age up bonus from the mountain monastery builder. While Mitoe's age up bonus is... Oh, he already collected it. Okay. Fair enough. I was a little too slow to catch that. Going for the beastly chunky Sebastable mortar. While Ezad, on the other hand, is shipping 7 of Kenya himself. These are opting for Counterwire and Javelin Riders. Upgrading Elite Infantry, which upgrades all his infantry for a very marginal price of 250 wood and coin. While Mitoe has also upgraded his infantry. Whereas a huge clash about to happen. And it comes all down to his usage of the Sebastable mortar. Look at this flying away. Oh, the shoulder wars are completely demolishing the infantry though. Huge cleanup there from Ezad. Yeah, I know. He has a lot of HP, this chunky mortar. However, there's just too much infantry and stuff attacking the border. It just goes down after all. Without opting for even more shoulder warriors. And keep in mind that those shoulder warriors aren't even carded. Like, they don't have any technologies, any cards on them. And they are still that strong and melting handicap. And Kenya aren't bad musketeers after all. There we go. Huge mass of shoulder warriors. That's just gonna eat those Neftena to breakfast. They have 3 times multiplier in melee against God warriors, but you saw how fast they melted. Insane of a unit. Mitoe using the wrong unit here. I would have liked to have Javelin Riders instead of Kenya. Oh, and there's this ridiculous record. That's one victory for Ezad. think that was also the difference between him going really greedy, like as greedy as he can get, messing out his Abens ASAP, getting forwards behind it. And using the prize pool to age up. But Mitoe didn't opt to send in 4 villagers, but he did send Desperate Influence. But he did make the wrong unit in terms of anti-cavalry. He really needed those Javelin Riders as anti-cav, because totals are really good at even almost devastating to all infantry. Okay, let's have a quick look at the post game. And yeah, isn't confirming much. Resources were almost equal. But look at the military graph. 86 units killed, 49 units lost, compared to 61 units killed and 75 units lost. And one of the units was the Sebastopol mortar. And obviously the difference in the will graph. Him aging slow, he aging fast. And that's huge losses for Mitoe all the time. The first fight was a complete wipe because you got really good surrounded. That's when he pushed into the base. And then Ezad always had the superior mass, and Mitoe couldn't recover. Alright, that's game 1 done. 1-0 for Ezad. Let me see if they started. Okay, game 2 is Otto against Spain. Mitoe picked Spain. Where's Spain? There's Spain. And Ottoman for Ezad. Look, we can find the game already. Not quite. Oh, it's not quite up yet. Put you on this screen. Yeah, the game is not quite up. Let us wait a little longer. The game should be just about there any second now. That's true. I wonder what the gun, the overlay 44. Start a game 2 out of Spain, yeah. Mitoe should win this. I feel like you have seen Mitoe say that he never wins Spain. But why is he picking Spain though? Maybe he changed. He must have some confidence in it that he's picking Spain. Right, the second game is up on Hokkaido. A lovely little map that is. water, TPs, mountains. You have everything. Alright. Let me prepare the overlay quickly. Alright. So. But big. Alright, so on the left hand side we have Ezad as Ottomans. And on the right side we have Mitoe as Spain. Both great picks because of the TP lines. We know both nations love the TPs. Spain with their fast XP curve and Ottoman with their Silk Road if they have it. Either going for the classic, pretty much standard start with the church and the TP. Hoping for a house. There's still the 2 TP and capitalism build order, which can work quite nice on this map because when you upgrade the TP route, usually upgrades all of the TPs. But on this map, it only upgrades one side and not the other. Players have not picked the deck yet. Both going for a TP start. Have a look on what they started yet. Nothing. So pretty standard. Straight to the TP line. Okay, let's have a look on the decks. We do see pretty standard as it can get, really. One new warships, as we can see. 2 caravels, 1 frigate. House of Trasimara. Bunch of military shipments. Now Hacienda cards for a marvelous year. While Ezad has also a little bit of anti-water. Has the beefy Egyptian Mamelukes and Spahi. Not a lot of H2 cards actually. Only 7 wood, food, coin. And 2 military shipments. So most likely opting for an semi-FF or FF play. Or Mitoe picking up 80 XP. Auto aiding with the quartermaster. Ezad, my bad. Ezad aiding with the quartermaster. Mitoe sending in capitalism. Gone for a standard 1560 village up. Nothing out of the ordinary. The scouting for Mitoe is a little bit better. He has a scout a little bit more. But keep in mind that he also has a dog that helps him with scouting. Right, he's aging with the governor, which gives him the outpost and 200 coin. So he's going for a pretty much naked fast fortress. Mitoe, that is. While Ezad is getting the second TP. At most maybe going for the stagecoach play here. Aging up for the trade card. 7 for 5 Udukes and 7 of wood. I'm curious about if he goes for a stable start or simply a barrack start. And there is the stagecoach, aka TP card, trade card.
Evet.
I think I'm a nice 50 food. Why not? Idle chopping a lot of wood during transition.
See?
Maybe opting for the same play. Going for 2 TP stagecoach FF.
Hola?
Oh no, they was getting stuck in the coin trade. Like that. Then it's 700 coin, while Ezad standing in 700 wood. And he is indeed going for a stable start. Because those daily are really good. They beat almost any cap in one-on-one fights. Think steel traps. But we do not see a stagecoach play here. So you just want the TPs for experience. Unless he's opting to upgrade them with the 700 wood after he age. Thanks and 5 villagers behind it, going really greedy. While Ezad is also opting to age behind it.
Evet.
With those 4 dailies. So 4 daily semi, you can say. Buying a little bit of time before he's gonna click the age up. But not by too much, mind you. Edging up with the Sergeant of Arms. No, the Bishop. No. The Scout. Okay. He decided. It's the Cav upgrade. Cav age up, which gives him 5 hussars. And the first matchup was an Ethiopia mirror, and, you know, Ethiopia won.
Hazır.
And he is... Let's have a look on Mitoe. Okay, he's definitely not going for a stage coach. Never mind, he is going for a stage coach. Literal. Was a little bit too early to call that. Assuming he's gonna toggle the TPs both to wood. And what is Ezad going up with? With the Exile Prince, he's edging up past.
Emrin.
Building up the wall to slow down the Falconet push from Spain. As we know, they love it. And not much else happening here. Simpleton is stalemate. The Scarf bought Ezad a little bit of time. Not by too much. Stagecoach is now in. Ezad reaching the Fortress Age before Mitoe. Ezad going for the first 1,000 wood. Really greedy. While Mitoe is... What is this first shipment gonna be? Spanish gold. The both players being as greedy as they can get here. Have archers as follow-up, as we see it more and more recently. with the latest buffs. Artillery Foundry coming down, yeah. This is gonna be a classic Have Archers and Abyss Gunner composition. Using the wood for the veteran tag, for housing, for maybe possibly a second TC. Dropping it round around here. To secure another hunt, to secure the mine. Yeah, that's exceptional positioning there. Now the first military shipment's coming in. Mitoe opting for a Lancer Germ composition. Spanish goat has been nerfed. Yes, it isn't as potent as it used to be. It's only 330 gold compared to 500 or 400 as it was. I'm getting more of a scouting party, raiding party, because he's seeing that his entire army's in the north. So he's like, nah, I'm just gonna push your base. How do you like that? Going for the greedy upgrades. Oh, he has no all upgrades for his villagers. So those are gonna train really fast now. And mind you, it's for free. Shipping 6 Abyss Gunners. Which are still H2. Not upgraded yet. TPs on point for Ezad, while Mitoes are on wood. Which means he doesn't need any villagers on wood in order to keep him housed. Keep him from being housed. A really tight spot here. But these are enough cav archers to repel those hussars and lancers. The entire economy from that essentially being idled. Suddenly coming from the raiding party and picking up 2 or 3 germs there. One TP went down for Mitoe.
Hola.
And this is gonna be a really nice fight for Ezad. Cap on cap archers. Abyss Gunners picking up those skirmishers. Residents coming in as reinforcements. If they connect, they're gonna hit really hard. Abyss Gunner doing Abyss Gunner things. Taking off where they can. These are shipping 5 more cap archers. Mitoe switching to a Skirm Goon composition himself.
See.
First pike enough. Followed up. And possibly afterwards he's gonna send in the Pilfagenet shipment for the pikes to defend it. I like that. Ezad picking up the 3rd TP on Mitoe's cost. But it does not have Silk Road. Would have been really nice in this map. Especially when he has 3 TPs. And going for like quite great heavy shipments here. It's now 36 to 34. Still quite dead and even. And he still has capitalism and Spanish gold. So the economy is still in favor of Mitoe. However, Ezad has 2 TCs with all of the upgrades from the mosque. If he isn't housed, that is. Oh, nice. I like it. The Egyptian Mamelukes coming in as well. Those are really tanky calf. he took down the TP. There's still one TP that he can't take down, which he's gonna do with the siege potential of those spikes. 32 siege. And here are those Mamelukes. 1040, 50 HP and 40% range resist. Have fun trying to beat those guys up. Now picking up the gangster ship and gangster tech. And Abyss gonna still not age up and not tagged up yet. Not up to veteran.
Hazır.
Would be now a great time to do so. Since he has 9 and more. Like getting this veteran tech would add, if he completes the batch, like 5 more Abyss guns in terms of HP and attack.
Hazır.
It would also give him 1 more range.
Haydi bakalım.
It makes it easier to not be guided as much from the skirmishes. Yeah, Mameluke. 4 alive.
Evet. Emrak.
But will those Mamelukes be enough to swing the fight? Because he has pikes, he has rods, he has lancers, he has dragoons. All anti-care. And 2 fucks shipping behind. For not a lot of Abyss gunners, mind you. But really good engagement from Mitoe, that is. All Abyss guns has been picked up. He only a few cat battles remaining. But, however, 5 spies are now reinforcing. And he's also picking up water.
Emrin.
Another TP going down. While another one getting up from Mitoe.
Emrin.
The next fight about to happen. He doesn't want to fight this until his 5 spies from his home city come arriving. Uh-oh. Yeah. This is 2 builds going down, 3 builds. 5 builds almost. But those Falcons are really exposed. Okay, nice strike box there. But 1 Falcon is going down. 1 is still alive. Not for long though. Already gone down. Spy gonna wipe. I'm not sure about that. Only 1 spy remaining. Mitoe has done a great job at focusing those spy out. And now there's essentially only Skirm Goon remaining. Still H2 Abyss gunners. They haven't been carded yet. While if we look at Mitoe, his calf has cavalry combat. As we see. Plus 70 HP. And now it's vice versa. Now Mitoe picking up the TPs from Ezad. Oh, finally! Ezad picking up the Abyss Gunner Veteran Z upgrade. Let's go. Let's have a look on the wheel graph. It's 44 against 49. While he has 3 TPs almost. And I'm pretty sure Mitoe getting the 4th one pretty soon here. Would be worth to buy 200 wood to let the Explorer build the TP. Which is no more because it went down. So look on how many villagers are there. On Ezad. 17 villagers in there. If he knew that there was so many villagers in there, Mitoe would have stood much longer on that. But he couldn't saw Okay, now the too far of his own.
Hazır emrin.
Huge volley. 3 going down, 4, 5. With the Abyss Gunners.
Kıpırdayamıyorum.
Another storm going down.
Evet hazır
He's
emrin.
playing with fire.
Evet.
Have a look on the range of the fucking net. Slowly creeping forward. On top of the wall.
Hazır.
Not a huge mass, honestly. 10 Cav Archers, 6 Abyss Gunners, and 2 Falconets. I think Mitoe can just fully commit here. What he's doing with a bunch of carded roller arrows, skirmishers, and carded dragoons. Complete wiping this fight. Falconets went down. Abyss Gunners getting picked up by the roller arrows. Has the shipment ready. Has a bunch of Abyss Gunners and Cav Archers in queue. At the same time, a lot of wheels getting idled. A lot of running around, a lot of idling, a lot of losing builds. While Mitoe is happily getting the 4th TP, and with that, getting the entire TP line. No, it was Ezad building the TP. Or trying to, at least.
Preparado.
Which is now getting sieged down, and I'm pretty sure that
¿Cuál es su comando?
Mitoe is gonna rebuild this. But he does not have line of sight of the water at all. He didn't scout with the dog. And again, like, huge, good trade for Mitoe. Having full TP line. Having 26 idols. Because he's so focused on the fight. And that's GG. That's 1-1. One for Mitoe, one for Ezad. Great game. Yeah, GG's. One huge factor was that Ezad didn't pick up the veterans he upgrade for such a long time. Boomers too strong. Team Boomers rise up. Looking at post game. I might even outscoring Ezad. Maybe not as much in the favor as last game, but the number difference. 184 compared to 105. Also the combat XP. Jade's favorite. Spanish gold still useful? Yes, it definitely is. And this game shows you how useful it is. And look at this beautiful stairway to heaven. Almost no idle time on the TC. Right. And we already have the next matchup confirmed. Mitoe as Spain. Oh, not Spain, Dutch. My bad. Have to be quick here so it doesn't crash again. Dutch. Ezad, Japan. I'm not sure what causing that. I'm so sorry for that. Where's Japan? There's Japan. Mitoe won, Ezad lost. Okay. And the game is starting now. Have a look on... And it's actually up on Acropolis. Right. Both picking defensive civs. Alright, so. Right into the cast we go. So, north side of the map, we have Ezad picking Japan. And on the south side, we have Mitoe picking Dutch. And this time around, everyone has 4 towers, not 5. And on this map, we also have the House of Fana, which gives you skirmishers, which have 3 times multiplier against heavy infantry on base, the lower range and more HP. Also a really nice upgrade here, Ethos Monasteries, which gives you similar to the Ethiopian mountain monasteries. Actually the same, but it also gives you 4 tags, 3 tags mind you. That's for the Panya. I'm curious on how greedy both players will opt to go. Let's see on the charities. 100 food. Huge pickup for that. Gonna speed up the Asian time by a lot. It might allow him to go for 14ville if he picks up another food treasure. Or he could eat some of the goats he's picking up. But he's playing it safe and opting to go for a 15 village up, which is standard. While Ezad is going for the OG standard opening that has been around since the Asian Dynasties. Going for Heavenly coming first. Most likely going to 7 wood and 4 villagers, I would assume. And interestingly enough, he also have food silos and rum distillery. So Ezad is well set up for the late game. While Mitoe, on the other hand, whoa, they are both really picking up the late game. With Mitoe having both banks of Amsterdam and Rotterdam, religious freedom, and salary speculation. Not only that, but also refrigeration and sustainable agriculture. So, it is gonna be interesting. Are there any teepees here? No. There are only native teepees. House of Fana. Four times Greek. Yeah. Really random this time around. Like the placement of those 4 teepees are really random. Sometimes they are like equalized in the middle. Sometimes they are like here, in the corner there, some over there. And the House of Fana has one interesting fact that is interesting for both civilizations, and that is the Ethos monasteries. And this is the catharsis technology. This one gives you a 3.5 XP trickle as long your units don't take any damage for 30 seconds. There's one in base and two natural. Yeah, sort of. While he has sort of two in base. While he only has one. I'm not sure about that, Misha. I have not enough game loaded for that. Okay, so Mitoe aging up with the Quartermaster. With a reasonable fast age up at 410. While... Oops. Mitoe, my bad. And Ezad is aging with the Toshogu Shrine. Also a especially competitive age up time here. Around 435. That's pretty fast for Japan. And 600 wood? Yes. The combo it is. And I'm curious about how greedy Mitoe gets with the banks. He is indeed going as greedy as he can get. Filling the second bank with the age-up bonus of the 400 wood. Sending 700 wood behind it. To build another two banks. Followed up by the bank wagon, I would assume. To build his fifth one. And possibly sending the 600 wood afterwards for infrastructure, for houses, for wrecks, for stable. Oh, there are different outposts and do not count towards the maximum building. Okay. Nice that we certified that. Yeah, as I said, backwagon next. While Ezad sending the 5 build. As a 4 build, mind you. Pretty standard, at least on this map. As I assume. Look on where the Explorer are. Still in base. Interestingly. Opting to go for even more of the shrines. Only has 8 to 10 at the time. That's not a lot for 5 minutes, honestly. Looks like there's some big treasure on that. Yeah. Here. 225 XP for 4 musketeers. 150 XP for 4 deserted pikemen. This one is a small one, and that's about it. This one's actually also huge for Japan. 3 straight sheep? Why not? Picking up the market upgrades. They're all pretty cheap, but also less effective than the European market ones. But overall, they get the same amount of boost, if that makes sense, if you research all. Because this one is 10%, 5%. This one is 10, you know. And let's have a look at what Mitoe does. He indeed has 5 banks. Even dropping a church. Wow. I'm assuming he's not dropping the church just for the XP. No. He's gonna with the church for the religious freedom as well. As soon as he has enough XP. Which the church is helping him. 3 Shigaru is on their way to scout. Have a look at the scouting. Yeah. Look at the scouting we had done. Mitoe essentially scouted everything but the base because he's knowing, yeah, I shouldn't go near to the battery towers. While Ezad having essentially the same scouting pattern. He has scouted also everything but the base. Bank boom versus shrine boom. But the point is, the bank boom is already done. And Ezad is still not done yet. He still has 3 more shrines to build. But Ezad also already has units out, while Mitoe doesn't. He's aging with the Exile Prince. Digital Medium coming in.
Hello.
Okay, he's not losing any villagers. Maybe. Yeah, when we're going down. Bank boom is better? It depends. The bank boom is faster done. However, remind you that Ezad has shipped twice for villagers. This one is 2 banks already. And he also has a lot of shrines. Like 20 shrines. Each for 0.53 food per second. Not bad at all. Oh, there it goes. 2 more banks going down for Mitoe. Fun fact, evolution is a walking L3 encyclopedia. Yep, that's certainly true. I can fortify that. Interesting push from Ezad though. Pushing with crossbows and a few musketeers. Just to idle Mitoe a little bit. Stacking a shipment. Oh no. Not like this. Those crossbows are just about to get slaughtered.
Yeah.
56 attack. Those guys 2-hit a crossbow. Holy. Mitoe going for 1000 wood. Why not? If you're greedy, you go all greed. Golden Pavilion from Ezad. Pretty standard 8-3 option to age up with. Which is giving him 6 Yumi archers. And also gives him access to a few arsenal upgrades. While he's still on the Portuguese. And he's getting also the monasteries I was mentioning before. Others towards 8-3 now. They do not shadow tag now. But you can research the upgrades. In here. Which gives him just 50% attack. If he opts to do so. And where are those monasteries? Ezad, show me. Ah, there they are. Athos monasteries. And yeah, he's straight up aging to 4 behind this. While Mitoe is doing the same thing. With 7 banks, a ship in his pocket. 2 barracks coming down. Aging with the Viceroy. What is this giving him? I'm not quite sure about that. If anyone else in the chat wants age up bonuses. Ezad, however, is aging with the Shogunate. Which gives him a lot of XP. Almost 2 shipments worth. And the Shogun as age up bonus. And there we go. Ezad monasteries. Here. Special ability. It slowly gathers from a mine. It's like an upgraded villager. And also has huge line of sight. Those Vargators being annoying sieging those shrines. Just to keep Span a little bit on their toes. Let's go look on what he's allying with. just now canceling the alliance with the Portuguese. Really late. Going for 7 year with Samia Atlas. While Mitoe. Ah, it's less than shown. Okay. Thanks, Evo. 2 shipments stack from the killer of those giants. And it is... Oh, it was the villager. It's given 400 coin and 5 villagers. So it's like... He's already going full greed, so why not giving even more villagers? So it's now 42 villagers against 32 with 7 banks and 2 factories inbound. I think it's 600 HP now. Could be.
Commando.
Also macroing towards the 20, 30 even. 30 Royal Guard Musketeers. Or he also could go for mercantilism to get even more shipments. Like, what? Artillery speculation? Why not? Taking up 150 XP. That will all scale, no? I would assume so that he will all scale. And there is the tech I mentioned. Catharsis. And this tech can also be incredible. When I've done it for 2 buildings to have, at some point you're gonna get like 20, 25, 30 of Sonne, depending on how many buildings you have. Getting timber trade as well. This is the store equivalent of the... It's like the same as the European one, which gives them 30% of wood gather rate, I believe. Let's have a look on Mitoe. Has he opted for... No, he hasn't. The Musketeers are not in yet. No, it isn't in. He has a shipment ready. Opting for a mass of veteran Reuters. Then even more Reuters behind it. Being housed behind that. He has it on wood, but not upgraded yet. It is important to upgrade these ASAP. Because those are quite cheap. These upgrades for what they do. For extra... Around about 2 resources per second. So it doesn't pay... It needs a lot of time to pay off. Caribbean has been researched. Let's have a look on Ezad. Curious. Oh yeah. Other temporary forms, which gives him a casual 400% boost on those shrines. And boom. 0.74 per second on wood. 3 shrines equalize now a bank. Ezad switched to the Dutch consulate, which gives him a coin trickle and another bank. I mean, not another, but his first bank. First and only bank. Once this bank is gone, he cannot rebuild it. Unlike USA with their Dutch immigrants. He does have Honored Yumi. Honored Yumi against Caribbean Reuters and only veteran skirmishers. Which hasn't been carded yet. Neither infantry combat or cav combat has been sent. While Ezad has... He has sent Way of the Bow. So they do outrange. They have the same range now as skirmishers. Flaming arrows being sent and Greek Revolution sending in musketeers basically. It gives him 2 per rank. if I can recall. Getting a castle, getting Yabusame archers to prepare for heavy cannons. There it goes. On the other hand, that's getting coverings to counter Japanese flaming arrows right over here. Plus 11, plus 11, plus 11. Look at pickups everywhere. Let's have a look on these stat differences. 182 HP, 28 attack compared to 180 HP and 22 attack. So those Yumi are like DPS monsters, DPS machines. And there's Big Button. There you go, the Sacred Band Infantry. Strong iron group. 25 attack, 14 range, 2 rate of fire. Oh no, this bugger is gonna go down. Rip. That was the 2 heavy cannons. But keep in mind, Yabusame had a casual 7 times multiplier against artillery. So they absolutely shred everything they touch in terms of artillery pieces. Awesome, very next. Wild. Dutch switching to heavy cannon production. Goblin Royale coming in. And let's have a look on if those heavy cannons get a good volley in. I know that. Heavy cannons doing beautiful work there. All those flaming arrows going down.
Commando, commando.
Why they're not paying attention to those heavy cannons? They need to be in front. They need to do the DPS. Another shipment ready to send in. Mitoe is not him making easy to snipe all those heavy cannons. Another volley. Another Yumi going down.
Commando.
And that's the Daimyo. Giving him a nice little attack boost. And they're diving in. One down. Other gun down. Is it worth it? 2 heavy cannons for the price of what it looks like 5 Yabusame archer. Those are expensive. 60 food, 150 coin. 5 Boverin. This is a commitment, that is. Even more heavy cannons trickling in. Infantry combat not getting sent. Yabusame archers sniping the heavy cannons. The mass looking to look really scary actually for Dutch. And this Boverin is not gonna see another day. Another shipment ready. Might opt to send cavalry combat or tulip speculation. And might not being on the back foot. With Yabusame archers and Yumi sniping out those Boverins and heavy cannons. And Blue Guard is coming in for the rescue. And those Yabusame archers are also really tanky. 45 on range compared to 10. And beautiful pop from the Blue Guard.
Attack!
Attack, indeed. The tower pop, beautiful tower pop, yeah. But not quite enough. So those Yumis are still DPS monsters, pure machines. score slowly but surely going in favor of Ezad.
Scoring the backside. Wow.
Who's not any relations of the Dutch. And possibly switching to the Spanish. Or to Japan himself. The Japan isolation. We do see the transition towards rice paddies. Because he has 3,000 food left roundabout. He can send one more cherry archer. If he's up to do so.
I'm running out of baguette. I need more baguette. Fuck me.
Damn it. We're out of
Maybe
baguettes.
I'm gonna go out later to buy more.
Yeah, let's go out and buy more. I think Ezad got all the most important upgrades, right? Yeah, he got the upgrade for his cap archers. He got the... Where's the arsenal? There. He got all the important upgrades. He got the range upgrade for the artillery. He got the HP for his Yomi. Range upgrade for his heavy archers. So they have 18 range. Sending in the form of flaming arrows. Planning to do a craft on Discipline Naginata in research. Now, Mitoe is a little bit in a pickle here. Mitoe is only on 140 pop. Now, Japan is on 189. Barrier is getting dumb out of flaming arrows. Because keep in mind that those daimyos can receive shipments from the home city as well as rain. Pretty much every single unit they have. And the core Shogun Tokugawa, he can, however, can train considered unit as well as artillery. This is one tower going down with one volley. And Mitoe throwing the towel. 2-1 for Ezad.
This I like a lot. This I like a lot.
Yes. I like this a lot. Showing the true scaling power of Japan. A weird one. Yeah, on this map the fights are always weird. The strats are weird because you have those towers, which enable you to really turtle up. Have a look on the post game. And then we see Ezad outgathering the max greed from Mitoe. Same as the KD ratio going towards Ezad as well. As we see in the combat stat here. Auras gathered. Mitoe was a little ahead by like 2 carries for the longest time. But then he fell off right here. Which I think was when he ran out of hunts. And couldn't gather natural resources anymore. And was on wood and had to transition towards mills. When he got raided on food, yeah, right. I didn't caught that. Industrial Japan is strong. Dutch can't beat. Yeah, this scaling of the Japan troops is really scary. With all those technologies they get, all those cards they get. Insane. Yeah, let's have a look on... I have no co-caster. Who's gonna Caucus with me the last 3 games? Not the last 2 ones. Let me jump to him. Hello there.
Oh, hi.
Let me screenshot real quick for you.
Oh. Hello,
Yeah, so it's
chat.
2-1 for Ezad.
How's everybody doing?
You can put some music on. Maybe it's still a little bit too loud. That should be alright.
Mhm.
Do we have any confirmation about the next match? It is China versus India.
Very expected pick
I
from
assume
both
Mitoe
players.
China here in this.
Yeah, probably.
One of his mains. And India from Ezad. I assume it's a little bit India favored, right?
I think it used to be China favored, but with the recent changes on India, your H2 timing seems to be quite a bit stronger and with more siege overall as well. So you could potentially do more damage to China, but China is also pretty strong at the moment, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, both are incredible civs at the moment. Even with all those nerfs to China. China still creeping up on top. With the new French.
Yeah, that's just what China does.
The Transcendence being now often used. India easy win. We said unpack Russia. You're about to see. We have still one more match after this. Starting game 4. Wait. Kind of OP. Not sure if Mitoe has embraced the new meta build. I think he has played quite a lot recently. So I think he's up to the meta.
Yeah, Mitoe is the meta.
Yeah, he is the meta. That can't decide which is we're gonna win. 99% India win, China wins. How about we make a poll about that?
Be a good idea.
India versus China. Who wins? China? India.
We should actually make predictions, I think. I'm gonna handle that.
like 50-50 now. Close. 5-6. People more rooting for India. 5-7. But you're surely not rooting for Ezad, are you? I'm not asking for the person who is playing it. I'm asking for the match. I just legendary China. Yeah. Okay, I'm currently jumping right to the game.
Yeah, ready to go. Predictions are up.
Yeah. So. Okay, let me stop the music and let's jump right into the cast. So, as mentioned before, we have Mitoe with his well-known and famous and feared China. And Ezad on the left with India. Both solid picks on this map. Having a TP in the south and the sea in the north. But it is the winter version. It makes it much harder to place buildings on the shoreline. Because on this ice, you cannot build buildings around. But you can place here on these little snowfields. As you can see on the map, those little white dots here. That's when you can build buildings on there.
Yeah, the winter spawn kind of changed the dynamic of water plays, but I mean, I know Ezad is a bit of a water player. We'll see if he tries to go for that kind of play. China isn't a great civ to water boom with, but we'll see.
You can contest water with the Bushran. The H3 ship.
Yeah, very strong shipment.
Yeah, really scary. What was he picking up? 102. Oh. He isn't getting the area stadium, which is hard to range once.
Yeah, interesting. He's not stunning them either, or maybe he did before. Yeah.
Huh?
It was before, but the DPS wasn't quite enough to finish them off.
Yeah, it's very hard to get both of them to line up before you can stun.
Yeah, because you can't group them together.
Yeah.
Mitoe. Okay. Do we see the Mitoe build? Oh, we don't. Just the 2 villages are. He doesn't have the T export, which isn't the export.
He's going 3 villages, right?
Oh, he is. He's going for Mitoe. Yeah, I didn't saw the 3rd village going up. Aren't you using the Mitoe build?
Yeah, that makes sense. Didn't go for a trading post start, so
Going for 4 villager ship in NH1, which only Germany has in terms of the settler weapons.
yep.
How to not play?
Greece.
That's not quite all it.
I'm not to play. Yeah, typical Mitoe deck name.
You can scrap the not, and then you have the correct name. Oh, it's quite standard, isn't it? There's a lot of H2 focus with a lot of
There's
break.
a lot of cards in H2, yeah.
Maybe it's ordering for like heavy H2 play.
I mean, it's nice to have that versus forward Agrafort, for example. So you have the versatility to go for full H2 yourself if you want to, but the meta with India these days is kind of carny, or well, we see defensive Agrafort.
Yeah,
Or is
maybe
that this
scout
time?
the heavy H2 aggression, at least from the cards, and expecting him to rush. As I see deck himself, but no Schooners or the equivalent of it in H1. Flip and combat, as well as the H4 one, which gives them additional armor. A sea boy. Interesting. And we see the rockets a lot lately. Are those like concealed rocket or just normal rockets?
So if you were to train or like train consulate rockets, then you would get that kind of unit. It's like a regular rocket but with slightly better stats.
Ah, so plus 10% attack and HP, right?
I think it's a bit more than that, but yeah, they are pretty good. Yeah, for sure. It's also nice for India because they only have siege elephants. They don't. It's a civ without really artillery. The only way you can get that is through British consulates, and so having access to.
It does cost 1,000 food, so it is an investment.
Yeah.
It's not you can even feel for like, for example, a bit. Going for 700 wood instead of point logging would make sense against China. What is China up to? Aiming with the Summer Palace, so not for the French consulate meta that has been evolved lately.
He's chopping a lot, so I wonder if he's gonna
Gonna go for
consulate. Interesting.
I think he's gonna send them diplomatic intrigue, maybe. Is he going for
And go
Germany
for
again? With the
German
Maybe
consulate.
play
That'd be something I would do. Yeah.
There's good nature bonus. I've never seen this start before. Going for a War Academy. And it is H2 aggression. Sending... Oh, it isn't. 700 wood next.
Looks like more of a timing kind of stuff. You know, crates first and then followed by most likely units.
Speaking of that, he's lying with German allies. Interesting.
Yeah, you get cheaper batches of units with German consulate, and then slowly, while your export is building up, you can get the trickles as well.
Yeah, it also makes your batches cheaper. Dude, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's pretty good when you're making Chukunu tank Titan.
Yeah, Otan army, 4 pike.
Yeah.
But that's the Uber pike. Rush foot.
Rashput shouldn't be able to do much here. And also, Mitoe never went for a trading post, so there's not much to siege for
Yeah, right. Because
Ezad
all
with
this
this
stuff is
one only.
base, right? And all of this is in range with these.
Exactly.
And he's going for water. Just one dog, but it's more than enough.
Nice, but it's not a huge investment, but in the long run, it's going to be very nice. And he knows that Mitoe is playing H2, so you can get away with stuff like that as India. Usually, you're very slow to go for a greedy semi-FF kind of stuff in India. But if you saw your opponent staying H2 like this, then yeah, you can definitely start wood and then go wood recall, get your consulate up, train export, and all these good things.
Speaking of trickles, that's food trigger coming in.
Yeah, I assume he's gonna stay on German consulate for a while, at least until he gets the wood trickle as well.
Looking for decent master. Chicken 6 I suppose, or reinforced. Yeah, I was assuming 90 young pike can come in next.
Yeah. Most likely has to wait for those before being able to push.
Yeah, especially for those Sowas coming in. And soon those Ottoman Delhi as well. Doesn't take too much longer.
Sonic at 200 export though. But yeah, Mitoe will get a lot of units. That's for sure, but they are not super high quality units, so
Yeah, like pretty cheap.
yeah.
It's China after all.
Losing a lot of idle time though. I scratched so much things on the way.
Yeah.
Has to be careful to not engage before his entire army arrives.
It's always scary to push the Agrafort from India because you never know what's popping out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he
Especially
doesn't
under
have
the
a lot.
TC.
He can pop
They
out.
have double Minutemen, unit batch, unit shipment, ANZAPs from the consulate. That's a lot of stuff
Yeah, right.
can go wrong for you if you're overcommit there.
These blankets really safe. Vital it is. Not overcommitting,
听下命令。
Yeah.
putting a good distance between the fort and units.
是的。
Eventually he will have to commit down because he already showed his most of his army to Ezad, so Ezad knows that Mitoe is stage 2, and I mean what you want to do with India in this situation is press the Gurkha button and make as many of them as you can.
Right. Oh, boss. I think it's actually the first time we are seeing a good China player in this entire series.
Yeah. Another thing people do a lot, but Mitoe is known for enjoying his H2 China. He's taking good trades.
Yeah, it's really good.
Attack! Very bad for India. All the cab got caught.
Thomas
Chickens are
is
doing
still
a lot
alive.
of damage.
Doing a good job at keeping him. I was getting. Oh, there's those up. And
That
good.
batch of Gurkha.
That's looking scary.
Minutemen for the TC.
Six minutes.
Wonder if...
And yeah,
Yeah, no Minutemen though. 5 C4s are gonna pop from the town center, and yeah, there it is.
I'm running out of
You
baguettes.
get a lot of
I need
units
more baguettes.
that
Fuck
beyond
me.
China, but they're just not making it.
Maybe I'm gonna go out later to buy more.
it was looking good for a second, but then so much India stuff popped out. Ezad, P-Boy, Gurkha. This one's a killer.
Yeah. He didn't even use the Minutemen from the town center, I think.
Yeah, he used the sentries once.
Okay. Well, now Mitoe is on the back foot because he's been spamming so many of these units that now he has to expand on the map. So
he's
now
on the
sending
back foot.
steppy riders and
And steps, and this is like his last military shipment besides the Mandarin Duck squad.
听下命令。
he's got good economy behind it. I assume he's got the German what you call as well by now.
Yeah, he has switched now back to British, which gives him the 7% HP.
Yeah. He said has to be careful there. Steppy riders are not the greatest cav, but there are not that many sepoys there to deal with the Gurkhas, so. Let's get back to Star
Yeah, Swords. Those are enough to deal with those. Both not great cap, but Swords are certainly better than Step Riders.
Yeah, especially versus infantry.
These have been cutted once with the Camelate attack, I believe. Yeah. 30% Camelate attack.
Ooh.
This is,
So he's a pretty through his army here.
yeah,
And
good, like,
now
completely.
Mitoe is back in the leaning spot, I think.
My dropping to 8 here. Based on the summer coin. That means that he doesn't do any more military units.
I feel like that would be the right time, yeah. He's gonna try to get some pressure down with these steppy riders.
What's he
Trying to make sure that... I think he's trying to make sure that Ezad is not aging. Because we saw a relatively weak counter push from Ezad a minute ago after he cleaned up under his TC, and you might expect, you know, like Ezad to go for that push because he knows that Mitoe is low on the unit count and try to age at the same time because you get the superior army anyway.
Hello.
But yeah, that's not the case here.
Boat.
Maybe it actually is. Yeah.
Can get the
I
3
think-
villagers. Bit of pausing here.
So yeah, who do you say is ahead in this game right now?
It's difficult to say. Like Mitoe is ahead in tempo because he's already aging, but Ezad on the other hand has the economic advantage. With
Sayat.
16
Hello.
fishing boats,
Sayat. Hello. Huh?
but no guild
Yeah.
quite yet research.
I totally agree here.
But he's also aging with the charm. So it's
Mitoe got some tempo advantage, although his H2 army is quite weak overall.
essentially useless base 3 as well.
是是的
You，don't want to upgrade the Shogun
准备
Moons.
就绪，属下命令，准备就绪。
You might still go for it because he's training some more, so I think he's
so
gonna
it's
upgrade them
actually
and play
worth
with them.
upgrading them if he is like 20 plus.
准备就绪。是
And they've been carded once with the 20% HP buff. Shogun and Stepbrother.
是的，
Now getting the tier 1 market upgrade.
Yeah, I feel like Mitoe is gonna be on the timer. Ezad's economy is getting more and more scary.
He has a boss on tower, which gives him another like
Yeah, more trickles.
tricky economy. All the trickles.
Exactly.
准备就绪。
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have a shipment, but he kept on massing these colonial units, now bringing them to disciplined and another pause.
We're gonna run out of pause here. We're out of 15. Also interesting that Mitoe never ever picked up a trading post himself
准备好了。
for a little bit of an XP boost. Because he would have had a shipment ready if he
Yeah.
has 200 wood early on.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I feel like he doesn't really need a training post with the way he's been playing this game so far because it's very eco focused, with the German trickles and stuff like that, and a lot of H2 units being trained. It's not the typical, China fast fortress where you want to like get a death ball rolling as soon as possible, and therefore you need XP for that.
Interesting. He picked up the 5% HP for his military unit. Nice attention to detail. He's been conquering research, half batch down.
Yeah, I mean, huge army advantage for Mitoe there. There's just so many more units on the field.
He has an elephant though. On the other hand, he has a lot of stepbrothers to Mitoe's side.
Losing the explorer. I mean, the Chinese monk.
Nobody's happy for him. Right for the musketeers.
是的，
And training
Yeah, I
even
feel
more.
like Mitoe doesn't really realize that he's on the timer right here. I guess that really doesn't know about the water.
I assume he didn't scout it. No, he doesn't know. He
Yeah.
doesn't know at all. 11 Changdao at 10, my bad, has been nerfed by 1.
Yeah.
There's no imperial bureaucracy, so it's not being researched. Would be a solid 6
Wow.
bill boost.
Big shipment from India.
Prima out for a foul shoot. Is it gonna be enough? Don't think he can save the fort here. I think he has.
Probably can't because he doesn't really have much ranged infantry, but yeah, Mitoe is transitioning to more traditional fortress army now.
Little raid happening here.
Oh,
Go back,
big
right?
raid, yeah.
Let's have a look on how many bills gonna get out. 39.
Already 5.
He doesn't realize.
Yeah, you finally realized that.
Yeah, he put back
That's the couple.
his house. Oh, not anymore. Just a little bit. 5 Peter hammers coming back.
停下命令。
That's substantial attackment, actually.
Yeah, there are a lot of steppy riders, but
For
yeah, there
Iron
are
Fire.
some meteors and iron base, you know.
Keep coming, man. We are still speaking about Chinese units, but that's oh,
停下命令。
Yeah, that's a lot. Usually with Chinese fortress unit standard, when you see that kind of mass, you'll be like, oh, this composition is gonna roll on everything. But here it's still kind of a lot of Chukunu and steppy riders.
停下命令。
yeah, still a lot
So I
of
think
colonial.
India is somewhat okay. Does India have a shipment on the way?
Yeah, elephant combat.
Elephant combat, yeah. That makes
Or-
sense versus this very heavy infantry focused army, but
wait,
Ezad
oh,
is slipping a little bit there, and yeah, losing a lot of skirmishers. Yeah, elephant combat is here now. But oh, this choke is so bad. The mouth comes
It's-
through.
He's shooting himself in the foot with this pathing over here. So those elephants have a huge hit.
Yeah. Oh man, just bad for him. Everything is quite stuck. Like, it's only one house engaging at a time, never where you want them to be.
Imagine he would have sent the two Mahao shipment instead. Like popping out right here. So all those infantry. This would have been huge.
Yeah, that would have been so good. But... Ezad is still holding on. He's got manhunting here again. I think at best he will get 2 out. I think he lost his market as well, so he can't even market try to get more. Okay, he's gonna get 2. It's not gonna be enough though. He doesn't have any anti-cap.
Only has 2 cap on his own. And where are they
And
going
the
now?
Mahouts are just doing Mahou thing and...
I need to go over here. Let's go over there.
I think Mitoe is actually doing something about the warrior as well.
Yes.
Oh no, he just dropped a duck and Ezad reacted. Okay.
It's just
Oh, this is good
72
for
and
Mitoe, for
42
sure.
gold.
He's crushing on land and he forced Ezad into investing into a frigate.
Yeah, it was a little bit of an overreact.
You never know with China, you know, if they build a dock, send the Fuquan and suddenly get some fire junk, you could lose water really fast.
Yeah, that's true. That's a win-win regardless for Mitoe.
Yeah, definitely a win for Mitoe.
Forcing a shipment, but just 200 wood. This is a good connection from wow. I can
Yeah,
get out.
there's not that much anti-cap. Okay, good portrait formation there. You got all the anti-cap and the cap connected on the mount, which is very
French
good
are still on the
positioning
way.
for
It's
China.
gonna take a long time until they arrive.
This mount there, very good positioning on the Chukunu. Style don't die when they have elephant combat, so much HP.
Yeah. Insane. 1,330. God. Even more mouse.
And 3 more.
Oh.
But they're going to be Manchu arriving on the field anytime soon. And he's got some Chengdao to snare these Mahouts.
These are now on the way. Over here.
So
by
much
the
French
border.
infantry for China.
And the range infantry nerf against heavy is not helping him on multiple. But
Yeah,
now the
well,
Pentamantia is coming.
yeah.
It's just gone now.
We
And
have,
up
yeah.
Mitoe taking
Yeah.
another game. For a 2-2.
Wow. Well played by Mitoe here. Was looking rough after he lost his original army under EST in H2, but managed to recover and trap Ezad's army
Tayar.
and,
Mitoe indeed is
and
the
snowball
better.
from there.
Ghana is so scary. Yeah, it still is. But South India also are really scary. Pink Taro for us up. Thank you for that. Having economy doesn't matter that much when half of it is idle.
Yeah. It's not that far ahead, Nico. It's the
Yeah. 4K rest difference,
interesting
but
part.
it's just the mass difference from the army. 251 compared to 144.
Yeah, you get so many numbers as China, but it's in it. The units synergize so well with each other because they don't overkill anything,
Yeah, that's
as
true.
they kind of have low base stats as whole, but they are pretty cheap. Whereas like Indian units are kind of the opposite. They are pretty high quality units, but also quite expensive.
Yeah, especially those Mahouts. Right. Let's see who takes the last game, shall we?
Yeah, 3-2. Very close series. So I think Blockhouse Boomers takes the lead. I think in the standings. I think they have the better score overall, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure who is the lead at the moment.
I'll have a quick look and keep you informed.
Damn, game's so hyped, I forgot my coffee. Damn. I wish I had some. Can you make me some? I would pay you for delivery.
Are you talking to me?
To chat, who forgot its coffee. I would pay. Just deliver it to Germany. I will find it. Okay, let me have a look if we have the last match confirmed. Not quite yet. Still deciding on the...
I'm running out of baguettes. I need more baguettes. Fuck me. Maybe I'm gonna go out
More
later to
baguette.
buy more.
Very important.
Yeah. Latest part is the most important. The last map is Colorado. Yeah, Colorado it is. The MFD. Have we recovered after a 7-hour cast? Has anyone chosen Mexico? I think yes. No. Actually, don't. No. Frontline played. No. I don't think.
You clearly played it. You clearly played it versus Nico, so
Oh, yeah. He played Mexico. Yeah, the
very short game.
he made those narcos. Music a little too loud. I want more baguettes.
A chat asking why Italy was banned. It's part of the tournament rules because Italy isn't balanced and too powerful.
Especially their industrial timing. Combined with their architect making those buildings for free, more or less. Malta is not banned. You can play Malta. We have seen Malta plenty of times.
Yeah, Italy is the only civilization being banned for this tournament.
Yeah. Okay, next matchup is confirmed. It's Mitoe picking hot and ace against Ezad playing as Germany. On Colorado.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, let me close the previous predictions.
And they are starting the match as we speak. It's gonna take a while until we have due to the delay, to the obvious thing. You were right about Mito's next pick. Let's see, what did you say? Hero versus Druid. Oh yeah, you predicted one.
I would be very surprised to see British being played.
Yeah, they got
Unless it's against Dutch or something, but I believe the series is very, very bad at the moment.
Yeah, those three villagers really hurt.
Yeah.
I really feel that. I think they're like overall below 50% win rate, right? Like across all elos? Or something like that?
Probably, yeah. Tried a bunch of different builds. GMT, Virginia Company, but
It still is low.
all of these without 3 wheels, like you don't get the same snowball effect that you used to.
Yeah.
You age pretty late. You don't get. Obviously, you start with like 3 less wheels, so you don't get that many manners in transition, etc. And all these things snowball very hard with rates. But
Yeah,
anyway.
Right. The match has been started. Let's hop right into it. So, as we mentioned before, we have Ezad picking Germany and Mitoe picking Haudenosaunee.
Yeah, and it's actually going to be the last game of week 1 for this ESOC Premier League.
Yeah, also for the series for this weekend. The last pass for this weekend.
Exactly.
Aufgabe.
And a very standard matchup, honestly, on this map, Germany versus Haudenosaunee.
I think it was being fought out in H3, right?
It depends on what Haudenosaunee decides to do, honestly, because if they want to rush and be aggressive or play H2, they can. And Germany kind of has to respond to that. But depends on the player. Yeah, some prefer going for fast watchers as Haudenosaunee and try to win in H3 with better units, basically. But Germany is going to get the mass advantage because they get more units, but lower quality. We'll see, but a farm start for Mitoe, that's definitely very unique.
He has found himself 2 sheep. And it isn't like throwing down his first shipment at all. He's actually speeding his first shipment up as well. With 120. First ship. Really
This
strong.
treasure is getting contested.
Oh, yeah. And either picking it up.
Summoned by
Uncontested.
Ezad.
90 wood. Oh,
Yeah, it's so good for Germans. I mean,
Like
you won't be
half
able
a
to do
TB
much with it until the ages, but
another 6 wood getting picked up there. And 80 coin for Mitoe. I would pick 80 coin over the food one. Also, instantly, he went for the other ability, for the,
the crack shot. Yeah.
I don't know, the sharpshooter? Yeah, the sharpshooter attack instead of the eagle eye.
Actually, you went Eagle Eye instead of Sharpshooter. I think, yeah, that's what you meant, right?
Yeah, because he had those two close bunch up together for the AoE damage.
Yeah, it's not that strong against Treasure Guardians in H1.
Yeah,
But
but against two
on
wolves,
Wolves, they
it's the
have
right choice,
low
I
HP,
believe.
so yeah, it's fine.
Let's stop the music.
Ja.
Okay, curious to see what Mitoe does with that farm start.
Also, really curious about that.
I guess he will take the first hood upgrade because it affects hunts.
Yeah,
You also get the
wise woman.
the
Maybe
big
going
button.
for a really fast fortress. Because wise
Wise
woman is
Woman
usually,
and other crates, I think, right?
yeah, it's the great. Because it's usually tied towards that. Usually go for the wise woman if you want to go for a really fast fortress.
I'm not sure. I'm more thinking of H2 play here for Mitoe.
Could also be because he's chopping a lot of wood for the TP.
Yeah, because if you don't go trading post in H1 and you want to go 5 years and then 800 crates, I mean 800 resources from the crates, then you're not gonna have back-to-back shipments.
Right. And yeah, pretty standard stuff actually from Germany. Quartermaster, getting the TP. And do we have both different? Oh, we have also Oni Cheyenne. There's also the chance of Comanche spawning here, which gives you a calf 10% HP, I believe, for attack. One of those two.
Yeah, some pretty good takes for cavalry. Can give you bisons if you need them, I think, right?
Yeah, it's actually
Got
nice,
bisons.
especially against Germany. To our deadly raiders.
Can be a lifesaver sometimes, yeah. It's great take to have for like Lakota and some civs like that.
And it's great anti-cav as well for the unit itself. Because as I
Yeah,
said,
they are super expensive.
I multiplayer against Orcav.
I mean, they would be good at killing Hurons, that's for sure.
Yeah. Have a look on. Yeah, it's 5 builds first. He didn't got the Great Feast. Moment. Maybe he's gonna pick it up with the crates lying on the ground. What is going down? Right here in the middle. So we are most likely going to see an H2 play here.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. He's adding a second trading post as well. Wow, early
Getting
stagecoach.
stagecoach.
Okay, that's very surprising.
Don't see it very often in this map, do you? Because you're pretty much tied on 2 TPs on each side.
You can get I mean, every player can get 3. It's not in range of the opponent town center, but it's very hard to defend, obviously.
Yeah.
So wow, yeah, Wise Woman each have forward walk 5 years first, and stagecoach instantly with a second trading post.
Ezad is going for a defensive direct. Because he scouted that with his dog.
Crossbow start down.
Ja, bereit. Aufgabe?
2 houses. Standard stuff. Please set up wagons first. This looks weird. MFPs.
That does. Mitoe is build order.
Yeah, because he's like MFP is playing a lot of Haudenosaunee. It's like its main.
Yeah,
Like a
I mean,
delayed rush, isn't it?
it's not bad versus the standard, a bit slow Germany. You know, like the 3-7 wagon Germany with crossbow pike start from one barracks. You can't really get punished for it, but I feel this might lose to a strong H2 timing from Germans. We'll have to see. 8 bows already. Wow, no 700 wood.
He has a TP on wood after all, so that's gonna save him a little bit causing population.
Yeah, they do like that from Ezad. He's gonna try to probably take down the nearest trading post and force a reaction from Mitoe.
All on wood. Selling 70 hyenas.
Yeah, good call.
Haudenosaunee is
That's
H2
what he
got
needs.
heavily buffed, so it would make sense to play 2 out.
Yeah, Hyenas will just much better
Yeah.
with their new animation, block fire, and
The rate of fire boost, the closer you are.
that's unique, so to say. A bit weird if you ask me, but
It's sort of the same of the buff that Stamina got. They also got the rate of
Yeah.
fire boost up to 1, the closer you are. But they have a little bit worse animation.
it's
So
gonna be
1.7
very
1.6
micro-intensive for sure.
machine guns.
There's only one Kenya left.
And
But yeah, you need to target the hyenas. I know it sounds counterintuitive because you want to get rid of the tomahawks, but the hyenas are the DPS units there.
Ich bin verwundet. Kann mich nicht bewegen.
I think there's still like 8 on wood. Despite all those people.
Probably wants to add the stable at some point as well. You will need some Kenya eventually.
Isn't that usually the unit you want to avoid because it's so expensive on wood? 75?
Well, when you have TPs, stagecoach to help with your wood gathering,
Yeah, true.
eventually it's fine. Plus Kenya are a pretty strong cavalry unit in H2. Also, Germany doesn't have the greatest anti-cavalry ever in H2, so
The spikes and Ulans themselves. And Dobbs, but yeah, very expensive, very pricey.
there's so many crossbows on the field. I feel like if Ezad can get 10 pikes out, then it's gonna be go time for him.
Yeah, he's trying to. He has enough resource for it. And he also has enough housing population. Nearly.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard for Hodes to hold that.
And he has 6 tomahawks on the way.
Yeah, I think he trained a
Oh,
batch
yeah,
of
no,
Kenya as well. And the training
How
post
deep?
just as being rebuilt, and it's gonna go down again.
Just paid up for itself. It's not gonna go down again.
Barely, yeah.
Forwards coming behind it.
Ja,
And he did make a stable after all.
Very nice micro from Mitoe here.
To make sure those spikes don't go. This might
Yeah.
also be unfortunate for the pathing of the spiking.
You start to see the problem for Germany now. Their composition gets worse. You just get many more units, kind of like China did the previous game. You get many more units than Haudenosaunee, but your units get way
Then
worse.
you get close and personal with a far
Hauki.
superior movement speed, and then the attack. All those units are gonna melt.
Shoot so fast, it's ridiculous.
Insane.
Hauki.
Look at
Ezad is taking H2 for sure. He's gonna have some reinforcements on the way. Yeah, big batch of crossbows.
the dogs coming on the way as well.
3 dogs, batch of Ulans perhaps.
We need to sell some food. Oh yeah, he did. Great.
5 Ulans, but there's still quite a few tomahawks on the field. Yeah, the positioning is horrible for the Ulans. They can't engage there.
Mark is blocking it as well. Oh no! But he's winning this. That's just the enemy.
Yeah, I mean, he got the Ulans in a good position on the Kanye, and another batch of crossbow-ended 3 dubs popping. Okay, so
And militiaman as well.
This I like a lot. This I like a lot.
Ezad is gonna hold. He will lose these dubs to the hyenas, but still not alive. Still some Ulans as
A
well.
lot of wood stack.
Yeah, Ezad actually cleaning out.
Just thinking about the 8. Oh, he's just going to mad.
Oh, I think you want to stage 2 as coordination here. You force Germany stage 2, and the longer it goes, well, the better it is for you, because you have 3 different upgrades you can send for your infantry.
But now would be Germany's chance to up to 8 up. Defended the raid, the raid, the push. Has enough units to defend possibly another.
I think he's stuck now, because he's out of food, so he has to gather
Yeah,
outside
point.
of his base,
And
and
there's 100 here,
Hallo?
like 1,000 food.
his plan didn't work as well.
This one is way exposed over the north.
Yeah.
And this one you can completely forget. Not an option.
It's also a bit of an awkward spot for Haudenosaunee as well, because Germany could be aging right now, as we just mentioned, and as Haudenosaunee, you definitely want to prevent that, or at least punish it, you know? But if you push too soon and Germany is staying H2, you might get cleaned up once again. So yeah, Mitoe taking his time. Gonna see the crossbows, 5 Mokani on the way, and oof, big batch of
Oh,
dogs.
Bulan.
Yeah, that's a good switch, I think. Oh, but huge raid there.
Ja.
He has his great coat. Also, thank you, Bill.
Bereit?
The one second wagon went down. Not the end of the world. If Ezad can catch this Kanye, that could be big.
More Kenya are reinforcing.
There's so many Unons.
Still 11 against 10. And Yulons are better against Calf than Kenya are. He's doing a great job at keeping Germany at check.
Yeah, for sure.
Boosting up his infantry, Tomahawks, and Hyenas.
He doesn't have conservative tactics in his tank, or
He does. Would have been the
but
better
he's going
choice,
for
wouldn't
infantry attack first. Ah, interesting. Yeah, conservative tactics is just better. It buffs both attack and HP
he? Yeah.
of Tomahawks and hyenas, but
You could also pick up the harvest ceremony. When he has and inventory. 50% food gather rate.
yeah. Ezad needs like a dog pop on top of Mitoe's army to catch this, but is he aging right now? No. Cavalry HP now.
Yeah.
He's training crossbows again.
Bereit.
He's trying to hide the Ulan top mass, but it's not gonna be easy for Mitoe to micro. And now with cavalry HP just on the field, and ooh, big Ulan flank. There's so many
A
Ulans
lot
there.
of mass from Germany. Holy crap.
So many German units, yeah.
I didn't realize that.
And good luck to micro that, as Haudenosaunee, there's quite a few dops as well in the mix.
Yeah. Those are tanks. 248. And Yulan with 82 lost in the back. Still militiaman in the back with 26 attack.
All I know, it's not going that bad for Haudenosaunee here. He's on Wardens. I don't know how many vs he's got in the pit, but
Got
wow,
27.
he held that? Holy moly, okay.
They still demolished that one. There was so much stuff from Germany on the field.
Yeah, I felt like this would be a German sweep for sure.
I thought it was like a complete wipe.
Yeah, there it goes though. Catch your Fulans, but still 5 tomahawks there. And I guess some Kenya on the way, yeah, here they are. Catch your fights for Germany, but
Even Chad is asking how did he do that. I don't know.
Jesus, yeah, that was very impressive.
I wish I knew.
I guess he did a great job at picking the dogs with the hyenas. I didn't really notice, but
Maybe really good at focus firing.
yeah. Tomahawk's also very strong anti-cav, but I don't know, there was so many Urans. So yeah, this trade was all in all pretty bad for Germans. Now they're definitely stuck in H2 for the rest of the game. He's stacking quite a lot of threats, but realistically there's no way he can age. Yeah.
Hey, Kenny Osman going for the raid, getting caught up.
There's 2 pikes, 3 Urans. He could fight that honestly, and yeah, his main infantry is moving in as well.
Now getting the harvest ceremony. Another 15% in his pockets for his food gather rate.
Yeah, and now Hiroshiko is pretty good actually. 42 VNs, 30 TPs, a bunch of food upgrades, and I guess Germany is aging right now. Yeah, he is, but
Ezad Prince? Yeah, he is.
yeah,
more
you won't have a
behind
shipment.
I like the awkward time when you're Asian. You don't want to queue on more H2 units, but you
It's horrible, especially on this map after you made so many units in H2. What's gonna happen is his gold mine is gonna run out and he won't be able to train any fortress units. He's got a second one that is pretty good for him. It's very well placed close to his TC as well, but yeah, it's building an outpost and it has to.
And where's he gonna hunt next? Like next hunt is like way exposed over here, or way
Yeah,
exposed
it's
in the north.
Yeah.
Not an option.
This one is also not north, in the middle.
I wonder what's the play for German here. I guess veteran crossbow and ship 9 Ulan, upgrade Ulans, I don't know. 4 wagons being trained. He won't have a shipment for a while as well.
They wanted. Might be worth to change this to actually now until he has an extra to buy him a little more temper. Maybe even building a church with wood. Oh, you actually did.
Yeah,
I also got the line of sight effect for his building.
I think, yeah, Mitoe is just gonna stage 2 here. Yeah. Oh, he's banking a lot
He is
of resources.
Yeah, also switch on point. He actually opted back himself.
Okay, this is playing very safe, but I guess infantry attack after all was a decent call because if he wants to make forest brawlers later, then he already have
Seems like
infantry attack
everything
on
he
them.
can. I think he can chip them. So it makes sense that he wants to aid. Aiding with a messenger, also fast. I'm curious about the food gather rate he has now. Where's he gathering food?
This might give the opportunity for Germany to grab some map. And yeah, he doesn't realize that if Mitoe is not forcing a fight right now, there's a good chance that he's trying to age. So it's a good call to push. At least start with the
1 point,
TP
so
and then
I think that's
with the
good.
push. Yeah, now he's gonna finally secure some food on the bottom side of the map as well.
Hallo?
Yeah, veterans here on the Ulan, 9 Ulan. It's the right call.
It is alright.
Mitoe stage, but okay. This is a pretty bad engagement for Haudenosaunee because he didn't upgrade his units yet, but he really wants to defend his warhawks, the veteran pikes as well. Both players are hunting in that spot right now. It's very funny. Ooh,
Germany.
Tomahawk big button.
That of builds
And
down,
Ulan is
that's gonna hurt.
actually not what you want. It's got the coin for mercenaries, but he's not
shipment
gonna
ready.
have a shipment for another 2 minutes at least, and
700 XP still missing.
he's gonna lose his settler wagon as well. Piston Hawks haven't been upgraded yet, but they're doing so much work.
Auftrag?
He was checking on the hunt, but he didn't find anything.
I think he killed the VL2 there, and then yeah.
Hallo?
He's not playing it really safe on placing outposts everywhere where he's gathered on the mine, on the hunt as well.
Yeah. Also trying to re-grab that training post.
Forest
Corresponders.
in the way. And rewards. What are your marketplaces?
Why is he building so many?
I have no idea.
I mean, if he wants to slam down 40 deals on that gold mine, I guess he can.
I guess there was one out there.
Una orden.
Okay, so 8 forest ballers, Orden's triple warheads, yeah. And you can go full forest ballers from there, and probably infantry combat as well, and then go forest ballers tomahawks. That'd be pretty decent.
Not much Germany can do about this at this point.
Yeah,
Even in shipment ready yet. Gonna
it's
take
got
another.
18 wheels on wood. It's got no coin at all. Another outpost. Yes, the Germans has to do something about it. But... So what did he spend his resources on? Because he had 1,000 coin at some point, but I guess he just trained a couple of games. Some skirms.
Fought.
It's not bad positioning for Germany, but yeah, there's so many tomahawks.
So much. Forest crawlers. I assume reinforcements as well? Yeah. Any horsemen.
Germany probably need like 8 wood on from up from the tower or something like that, but I'm not even sure that would be enough.
On the order.
Yeah, he's losing Mobias here. Does he have a shipment on the way?
Yeah. It's just German.
Yeah, if you can pop them on the tower, that'd be nice. Yeah, he does. Okay. But yeah, more Kanye on top for.
Doing the best he can with his resources.
Yeah, exactly. He reduced the hero mass considerably, but yeah,
Wasn't quite
it
enough.
just has nothing else left. Yeah. Wow, good game.
I just still the king here. I like it.
Yeah, very close. Very surprised on how the main fight went in H2 when Ezad had so many Ulans and such large mass of unit, but
The fight that happened here.
yeah,
I have no idea what happened there. But Germany's still out gathering despite might having more TVs.
Yeah, a settler wagon's pretty good.
Yeah. Around about 8 will difference. With only 1 TP advantage most of the time.
Yeah, exactly. Also, European upgrades are slightly better than the shiny ones.
Yeah, this fight right here, right?
Yeah,
I don't know what happened there.
such
That's
a
so for Germany, but I don't know.
well. Yeah, I guess just the Yulan meme.
Yeah, plus 15.
Sometimes you just overwhelm your opponent with Ulans, and sometimes they just all die instantly without doing anything. Yeah, I don't know.
Either one or the other. Either they
Yeah,
completely wipe or
exactly.
they
There's no in
completely just
between.
die.
There's no even trade. Yeah.
Either one extreme or the other extreme.
Even Mitoe was saying in the chat that he was expecting Ezad to crush the fight.
Yeah. Never seen anyone playing the same like Mitoe. Yeah, same. Especially is China. Like most of the time, you most just see China going FF, FI, semi FF, semi FI stuff, but never the H2 stuff he does. Was really great as well. Really well executed. All of the games. More games coming? Sadly, we don't. This was the last series of this weekend. We have more coming next weekend, though. Not quite sure who is going to play next week. I think this is still to be announced.
Yeah, exactly. We'll know more about pairings and start scheduling games from tomorrow on.
Right. Yeah, it's Mitoe win. 3-2. I like that.
Yeah, Mitoe is cracked. Always has been, always will be.
The Mitoe is still the meta. You were right after all.
Exactly. But Mitoe always has been a solid player. He doesn't play that much nowadays, but if you give him a couple of practice games,
He's still a beast.
quickly comes back on shape, yeah. Well, I guess that's it for us.
That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. It was fun casting as always.
Yeah, was really happy to be able to catch the last games. Sadly, I wasn't available for the
One of the
previous
best-
ones, but
The best series of this weekend.
I mean, a lot of really close games, right? Really
Yeah.
back and forth.
It wasn't like
So yeah,
one single-handedly close game.
exactly.